Everyone, welcome back. I hope you all are doing awesome as we were solving top 50 SQL questions on LeetCode. So let's continue. So in last video, where were we? SQL 50, yeah. So in last video we solved the select statement and these much questions. Okay. So let's solve rising temperature today. Okay, let me little bit zoom so you will be able to see or the font will be more readable. Okay, so yeah, we have rising temperature. So we have one weather schema and where we have column name ID, record date, temperature. Okay, ID is the column with unique values for this table and there are no different rows with the same record date. Okay. The ID will be unique and this table contains information about the temperature on a certain day. Okay. Write a solution to find date IDs with higher temperatures compared to its previous dates yesterday. Okay, we have to find the IDs where the temperature is higher as compared to previous day. Okay. Return the result table in any order. Okay. So here we have weather table, ID, record date, temperature like 1, and 1st of January we have temperature 10 and the 2nd we have 25. So we have to find the IDs, all dates ID higher. Okay. So like the previous day of 2nd of January is 1st of January and temperature is higher and this must be included in our result set and same goes to here. Let's see, ID 2 because higher than the previous day. Okay, and ID 4 because the date is 4, ID is 4 was higher than the previous day. Okay, so how we'll solve this problem? Couldn't we do something like that? Select, then I have to only select the IDs. Okay, select ID from weather. So what if I consider this? Let me paste here. So what if I consider this as this schema of weather 1 and this as a weather 2, and we have to select the ID from weather 1. What join? I can use the cross join and then I have to use the weather. As far as I remember, we cannot use the on condition with the cross join. याद तो आ रहा है मुझे कुछ ऐसा कि हम ऑन कंडीशन यूज़ नहीं करते क्रॉस जॉइन पे, तो यहाँ पे मैं वेयर क्लॉज यूज़ कर लेता हूँ. वेयर we need temperature is higher. So if we comparing the temperature of this schema or this table, so this must be higher. So let me temperature, this should be higher than the second schema temperature. And what more? And we have like the next day. So here if we have the next day, so this date should be equal. So couldn't we write something like which is my record date? This must be equal to, if I let me use the dateAdd function. In SQL Server we have dateAdd function which takes 3 arguments. The first one is I have to add the date basis of day, and the second is like first we have to mention the day part. Let me open here dateAdd in SQL Server. So like this is the first is our date part, second is number, and third is date. Okay, so here we have day part, day, and we have to compare it with the 1 day, so we'll add 1 day, and this should be my second schema, record date. So we have to select which ID this will, so this will give us error like we have ambiguous ID, like ID in the weather W1 and weather W2. So which one would you like to get? So we are getting this ID cross join. So where we have temperature greater than and the date is equal to, if we add 1 day in this. So let's try to run this. This should work. Oh, this will give me error because we haven't commented this. Let me try to run this. Oh, it's accepted. Let me try to submit. This will work. Yep, it's accepted. Okay, so let's solve one more problem. Let me refresh to see we are getting the green tick as a check. Yeah, we have submitted. Let's solve another problem. Okay, this is, oh my gosh. We have a huge description of this schema. Okay. Sorry. The table shows the user activities for a factory website. Okay, we have an activity schema where we have machine ID, process ID, activity type, and timestamp. Okay. It shows the user activity for a factory website where your machine ID, process ID, activity type is the primary key. Oh, amazing. Combination of column with unique key of this table. Okay, machine ID is the ID of a machine, process ID is the ID of a process running on a machine with ID machine ID. Activity type is the enum, category of type start and end. Okay, we'll have either a start and end of a process. Cool. Timestamp is a float representing the current time in seconds. Like start means machine starts the process at the given timestamp, and end means the machine ends the process at the given timestamp. Okay. The start timestamp will always be before end, and timestamp for every machine ID is pair. Okay, it is guaranteed that each machine ID, process ID pair has a start and end timestamp. Huge. Too much to read and understand as well. So there is a factory website that has several machines, each running the same number of processes. Write a solution. Let me out. There is a factory website, there is a machine running number of processes. Write a solution. हाँ, ये है काम की चीज़. Write a solution to find the average time each machine takes to complete a process. We have to calculate the average time each machine takes to complete the process. The time to complete process, end time minus the start time. The average time is calculated total number of completed every process on the machine divided by the number of processes that were run The resulting table should have a machine ID along with the average time as processing ID, which should be rounded to 3 decimal places. Oh, okay. Return the result table in any order. The result format is the following example. ऐसे देखने से लग नहीं रहा कि भाई पता नहीं कितना ही बड़ा क्वेश्चन दे दिया है और पता नहीं क्या ही पूछ रहे हैं इसमें हमसे. Yeah, it's too lengthy to read. Yeah, it's too lengthy to read and understand the problem. Let's see the input format and the output. We have machine ID, process ID, activity type, timestamp. Machine ID 0, process ID 0, start. Okay, so this process starts here, ends here, and the same machine is running the process 1 as well. Okay, machine ID 0, we can say the machine 0 is running 2 processes, completing 2 processes, and similarly machine 1 is taking care of 2 processes and the machine 2 as well. So we have to like subtract the processes, and let's see, machine 0 average time is 152. We have to subtract this start time and we have to add the another one of the like on the same machine. Okay, so let me paste the schema here quickly. What we have to find? Solution to find the average each machine takes. Okay, what if we consider this as our start table and this as our end? And what if we have to use select? What we have to find? Machine ID. Okay, machine ID like we'll get from the start table. Sorry. And then we have to calculate the average time, so we'll directly use the average function where we can we were like subtracting the end minus start, so we'll say end dot timestamp have to subtract s dot timestamp. Cool. And this should be our, what was the column name? Processing time. And then from we have activity, let me give it a name as start. We can use the left line and we can calculate all the machine IDs, get, and now this should be our activity end on s dot machine ID is equal to end dot machine ID, and we have to check the machine ID. And we have to make sure like our this schema activity type should be start and the end table schema activity type must be end. So we have to write one more condition here, like our s dot activity type should be start. We can directly write and here and end dot activity type should be end, and we are using the aggregate, so we have to Here use the group by start dot machine ID. Let's see, will this work? I think it should work. Okay, incorrect syntax near plus. Huh? Where are we using the plus? Time stamp on machine ID. Okay. And dot machine ID. Okay. Oh, भाई एरर तो ढंग से दिखा दो यार, क्या एरर है? ओह सॉरी, my bad. It showed the correct error, but like we pasted the schema and we didn't comment that out, so that's why now we are getting the wrong answer. Why? This is saying, oh, like if you read the description, like the problem, and like yeah, the answer should be rounded to 3 decimal places. So for that we can use simply the round function, and oh, this will work. Let's try to submit. Yeah, ta-da! It worked. It worked. Okay, so we have solved one more question. Let's solve one more. This is pretty simple, not lengthy to read, because the last question was too much lengthy to understand and read as well. So here we have the employee schema. We have employee ID, name, supervisor, salary. Employee ID is a column with unique values. Okay, we have unique employee IDs. Each of this table indicates the name and the ID of the employee in addition to their salary and the ID of their manager. Name and ID of employee, okay. In addition to their salary, okay. ID of their manager. Wow. Here they are mentioning the column name as supervisor, and here they are mentioning the ID of their manager, and the data is int. Wow. Wow. Awesome. Awesome. So we have column name, bonus. So we have another schema. Employee ID, bonus. हमें तो नहीं मिलता यार bonus. We don't get bonus. सच में नहीं मिलता भाई. Employee ID is the column of unique values for this table. Employee ID, foreign key, okay. Employee table, each of this table contains the ID of an employee and their respective bonus. हमें भी चाहिए bonus. Write a solution to report the name and bonus amount of each employee with a bonus less than 1,000. Okay, we have to write a solution to, we have to fetch all the who has bonus less than 1,000. Employee ID name, this is manager ID, salary, bonus, who has bonus less than 1,000, this, and the employee ID 2, who is 2, 10. Oh, 10. But why we have another, like Brad and John? We have Brad, we have John, and 3 1. Okay, so might we have to check for the null as well. So what we have to fetch? We have to fetch the we'll see what we have to fetch. Like first we have to fetch from employee. We have to fetch all the names of the employee now. Name and bonus amount. Okay, name, left join, and then we can use the bonus P on E dot empid is B dot empid, and B dot bonus should be less than 1000. And what we have to fetch? We have to fetch the E dot name, B dot bonus. Okay, will this work? Let's see. Wrong answer. Oh, why wrong? Why Thomas? Oh, where? Not and where, man? What is and? How? How? We are only getting Dan. Yeah, Dan is a part of a result set, but we are not getting Brad and John. Why Brad John? Because we do not have the employee ID. Now we can use and B dot employee ID is null because we will not have the employee ID for your Brad and John. Got it? Yes. Let's see. Again wrong. Oh. No B, man. E dot employee ID. Again wrong. What the hell? Hold on. What are you doing, man? Hold on. Let me see. Where are we mistaken? Let me see. Where are we making mistake? We have done. So we'll check for this and for this. But this employee ID would be null for here. Or couldn't we use or? E dot employee ID is null. Because we are having the employee ID in E, but in B we might get the employee ID as null. Isn't this like hit and trial? We are just trying all the permutation and combinations, like what result we will get the output as accepted. Let's see why. Because let me use this. And we have this. Let me go back to here E. Okay, we are selecting whatever. Okay, left join on E dot employee ID is equal to. Oh, my bad. We have to paste this one, not the employee again. Okay. And one extra. Oh, shit. So where E dot employee ID is equal to B dot employee ID 2 on, okay, where b dot bonus is less than 1000. Yeah, we got 10. Perfect. Second time we went there for 1, but here the employee id is null. B dot employee id is null, so that's why we were not getting this record. And the next time we have done for the 10, and for the like Brad, it will check 3 also not present, 4, yeah, 4 present, but the bonus is greater than 1000, so that's why I will not include this in our result set. But BID will be null for these employees in bonus table, so that's why this is working. Why I've always forgot to remove this schema description that I paste on the editor. Ooh, oh, wow. Nice. Let's solve one more problem. We have the students in examinations. Okay. We have 3 schemas here: students, subjects, examinations. Okay. Student ID, student name. Student ID is primary key with the unique values for this table. Each row of this table contains the ID and the name of one of the student. Array or subject name. Oh, subject name itself is a primary key. Unique values for this table. Okay, each of them contain the name of. Okay, not needed to say this. There is no primary key column with unique values for this table. It may contain duplicates. Okay. Or we do not have any primary key. It may contain duplicates. We have student ID and subject name. Each student ID from student table takes every course. So each student from the students table takes every course from the subjects, which means each student we have this is taking the all the courses. Like each student, like Alice is taking maths, physics, programming, then Bob maths, physics, programming. समझ रहे हो? Are you getting? Cross join. Hold on. Okay. Each student from the student table takes every course from the subjects table. Each row of this table indicates that a student with student ID attend the exam of subject name. Each row of this table indicates that a student with the ID student attend the exam of a subject name. Oh, write a solution to find the number of times each student attended each exam. Okay, we have to write a solution that find the number of times each student attended each exam. Student, subjects, examinations. Student ID 1, Alice, maths 3, physics 2, programming, yeah, Alice, programming. The result table should contain all students, all subjects, Alice in the math exam 3 times, the physics exam 2 times, and the programming exam 1 time. Okay, so let's see what we have to select. We'll see what we have to select, like from. I know we have to apply the cross join between the student and the subjects. Students as, because each student's taking the each subject. like we read there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, each student from the students table takes every course from the subjects table. Okay, students subjects SB. Who? Now what do we have to do? We have to write a solution one number of time each student, and we are getting all the students. Should we use the left join? Like this, and yeah, we can use the left join examinations E on S dot student ID must be equal to E dot student ID. Okay, the student ID should be equal to the student ID, and I think we have to map the subject name because here we have the subject name, and for this we have all the subject names where S no SB dot subject name should be equal to E dot subject name, and let me see what we have to get. We have to use the S dot I student ID as dot student name. Subject name, and we have to count what we have to count. Like one we have for the Alice, and Alice one time, two times, three times. So we have to count the like the student IDs, like I think we have to count the student ID, and we can use the group by. I don't think so this will work. I was getting intuitions this will not work. Okay, this might work. We are missing something. Yeah, exactly, we are. This is expected, and we are getting this like Alice. Okay guys, so I figured out what was the issue. Here we were using the where clause and this should not be there, and we have to use the AND operator, and now this will work. Let me try to submit this. Yeah, it's working. So seems like this video is getting long, so the remaining we'll cover in next video. So in next video probably we'll complete the basic joins and the basic aggregate functions, few questions. Okay, yeah, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and press that bell notification for the latest updates. Yeah, see you in the next video. Bye bye.